What's up? What's up? What's up, world? You know the vibe. How can walk people? Baby! Now listen to me, your boy is back. Now before we start, you know what we gotta do right? You know what we gotta do right? Don't be stingy, man. Stop being stingy, fam. Stop being stingy, fam. Smash the goddamn like button. And we gonna continue. Subscribe to make sure you're on the best channel on fucking YouTube. If I add value to you, drop a goddamn comment in this goddamn video so everybody start talking. Whether it's hate or whether it's love, it's all the same fucking emotion. Let's get into the motherfucking topic. Now I'm gonna play this little video I found on what they call it, TikTok, you know. I use TikTok to scour the world. It's like a discovery browser for me. My upgrade is Google. Now let's listen to what she says for 30 seconds, and then I'm gonna pitch on a reaction to what I think about how she feels and how she thinks and her philosophy and how did this idea knock her noggin. Women say a lot of things, man, but everything they do is different. Tell me how you feel about it.
I would hear him explain, like, sometimes you just need to shut up. And I would be like, what? Like, why would I shut up? And insulted. And then I started practicing it. And I started to, like, really put this stuff to use and be like, you know what if I did give him the benefit of the doubt and consider that maybe just because what he's saying doesn't make sense to me at first, maybe overall I need to buy into his vision. Like the concept of get on his program. Like he would talk about, like, one of the things that you guys need to be preparing yourself for is getting on a man's program. Get on his program. Like he would talk about, like, one of the things that you guys need to be preparing yourself for is getting on a man's program.
Alright. Now, the concept of what I'm trying to hit you with right now, the concept. I'm about to go in. Stop me when I start lying. Hit the goddamn like button. It's basically, you know, I have to write this shit down too. And a man who take notes, you know, quadruple, more than triple P's, the 5 P's. Proper preparation prevents poor performances. This is what I got this pad here. Stay with me. Number 1 is your girl, man, your wife, your goddess, whatever you call her, she gotta be able to accept your programming. Now, I'm not saying she's a robot. I'm not saying she's a doll with a battery in the back of her back. But if you're in this goddamn video right now, release your emotions. That's not how we act on this channel. How we act within this atmosphere is basically logical. You know, emotion can be at a time that I'm possibly talking to y'all, but it's gonna be probably like an angry emotion. How you gonna use anger to get what the fuck what you want? But we're not with the depressing emotions. Big vibes now. Concept. First one, I'm gonna hit you with 3 things that you gotta understand. 3 things that you gotta understand when dealing with a woman to make her buy in to your programming. Because if you're not leading her because you are the leader as the male of the relationship, you're gonna be following her. And if you're following her and she's leading you, listen to me, man. She's gonna turn you into a simp. Yep, she's gonna lead you down the path of simplicity. If that is a goddamn word, and you know that's not where we are trying to go. That's a different trend. When they're up on that trend, fam, we're not up on the simp trend. You zimmy. I got big vibes. Our first one is definition of goddamn program is, and pertaining to a woman, my definition I'm trying to push, the common definition is basically a list of instructions to perform a task. However you put that is however you put that, but that's the common definition. And basically, I would say a list of instructions are a bunch of commanded instructions, because every ruler gives commands. Whether he's giving it to the army or his wife, it's still a fucking command. Now, I'm not trying to say negative command where you command the person to do whatever the fuck you want to do 100% of the time. It's a time and a place for everything. And there's a time and a place where you have to command your woman. Now, think about this like a captain on the ship, right? Think about it. Now, I'm not trying to say you got to be, that won't be literal. This is not a literal channel either. You got to use your imagination. Now, say a captain of a ship, right? He has a crew of about 10 people, and 2 to 3 of those individuals are not fully focused nor fully bought into the system or programming that he gave to them as the programming of the sailors of his ship. Remember, this ship is headed to somewhere, and this ship got a destination. And the plan, which is, say you're going from Argentina to motherfucking Ghana, I don't know, or whatever, however you get to the Mediterranean Sea. I'm not a motherfucking philosophy or whatever that goddamn word. I'm not a history teacher, but you can use Google to fact check me and go learn something. But say for instance, we're in that realm. The goal is to get to goddamn Ghana, and we're going through the Mediterranean Sea or whatever sea is over there, and the destination is China. Now, however you get there, those 2 to 3 people out of the 10 people that do not buy into the captain's words, instructions, demands, or commands, yep, the Titanic is about to happen. That's exactly what happens. The Titanic fucking happens. If you didn't watch it, go watch it. One of the greatest movies of all fucking time. But you gotta stay. You gotta see the vision. You gotta see the vision. You have to see the vision. You gotta see the vision, which goes into my second part. If she doesn't buy into if she doesn't believe in you, and she doesn't buy into your vision, that's a no-go. If she doesn't buy into your vision, she doesn't believe in you. And if she doesn't believe in you, she doesn't buy into your vision. You gotta get her to buy into your vision. You gotta get her to buy into your vision. The reason I say that is you are the coach of your relationship as a man. Let me repeat that one more time for the bitches in the back that always that be lacking. You are the coach in your relationship as a man. You can't have the female be the coach. The female has to be the player. You have to be the coach of the team. If you allow the female to be the coach of the team, you're gonna end up a simp. You're gonna be on the bench. I'm telling you, man, you can take it from me, or you can take it from somebody who is not like me. Not attractive, not financially secure, not charismatic, not a people's person, not a great network individual, network both ways, net worth and networking, not a loving father. Like, listen to me. Take it from me, this individual that I just stated, and then go take it from the person who is throwing the hate or telling me that I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. And let's pro and con their fucking lives, and you tell me who's fucking right. You have to be the coach of your relationship, because one of the number one things that women look for in a relationship is fucking direction, protection, and direction. The dick is somewhere in the middle of that, which we're not gonna get into, because that's not a deal breaker. Bitches out here not getting dick, getting everything else, and they surviving. They surviving. That's number 2. Do not become the fucking player and have you as the coach. I'm not trying to say domesticate the bitch, or let her have no power in the world. What I'm trying to say is make sure you have the most. You feel me? If it's a glass of water like this, and power is in a glass of water like this, and it's 100% full. Now, 70% or 65%, 65 to 75%, you should want to be in control of your relationship. If your relationship is basically the concept of that full glass. The other 25% of the relationship you can allow her to do, which is make her little decisions on how the house should look, or make the decisions on where the vacation should be sometimes. If it's like Honolulu and fucking Hawaii, with those shaky and the motherfucking coconuts and the goddamn pineapples. Yes. But number 3 is the last one, and I'm out of here. Number 3 is the last one. If I add value to you, listen to me. Stop being stingy. Stop being stingy. Stop being stingy. Now, listen. You gotta have her buy into your programming. Your programming is better than the fucking society programming or her boss programming, because that bitch don't talk back to her boss. Let me tell you a secret to the world. The girl that's giving you attitude, that you've been fucking and feeding and protecting for the last goddamn 3 years you've been in a relationship with her, does not talk back to her boss. But if you tell her to do something that she don't fucking like it, hissy fit. Titty tantrum. Titty tantrum. Now, if she is your girl and she is taking demands and commands from another man for a check, and it's all supposed to be about love and all this affection and all this bullshit, theoretically, allegedly, you can tell her to go wash some fucking dishes without getting talked back. You can tell her to do something in a demandful way which better your relationships without kickback, you feel me? All that combat, you feel me? It's not the MMA. This is not the MMA. Now the last one is women, number one thing that women don't like to do is make fucking decisions. She'll call you in the supermarket and ask you, hey, baby, the price of milk is $5 and the price of 2 gallons is $3.45 and the price of 4 gallons is $5.55. What should I do? It's goddamn milk. It's not math class. It's not algebra. It's not the fucking SATs. Get the goddamn milk and get home so I can bust that ass. She'll call you in the Apple store. Babe, should I get the black iPhone? Should I get the blue iPhone? You know, the Max or the Pro. I've been looking at it. What are you doing, by the way? Listen to me, man. She don't want to make no fucking decision. She wants to be led. She wants to be programming. The last thing she wants to do, though, is admit it. The last thing she wants to do, though, is admit it. Women hate. Women suffer from admission. Women suffer from admission. If that is a word, Google check me. But if not, I'm making it up. Get that bitch in Google. They don't like to admit stuff, man. Women go to the grave with shit, my nigga. They go to the graveyard with most of their demons. You feel me? Now, programming your mate, it's not a foreign thing. Lions program the pride. When a lion takes over a pride of, say, 3, 4, 5 lionesses, he has to program the way of life that they're gonna have to sustain for the next 20, 40 years, however they live with their first generation cubs. If he does not program a life and put the boundary lines and piss lines and keep out the lions that try to take over his pride, they're fucked. He has to program his lionesses in a positive way. Every word has 2 meanings, or every word every word inspires 2 different feelings, depending on how it's used, positive or negative. Now you can say me programming and my girl is negative. Well, you're a simp, unsubscribe, you a bitch. Now, me and other people can say, you know what? Programming my wife, it's totally good, because when I give her the programming, then she gives it to the kids, and then the kids keep the programming and they shall spread it through the rest of the generation. Now, if you do not program your wife and you allow the government, the society, her fucking boss to program her, come on, my guy, you're gonna be out of control. The one thing you do not want to be as an alpha male, for the niggas in the back that always lack, fams, you don't want to be out of control, fam. You have to think of this shit like FIFA, fam. When you get the ball, no homo, fam, you have to control the ball, fam, before you do anything. You feel me? When that ball's coming over, left flank, fam, over your head, fam, the first thing you gotta do is control the ball. Then hit him with a mix. And then strike something, fam. but you have to program her. If she doesn't program you, if you don't program her, she will program you, and you will become a bitch and a simp. If you're a bitch and a simp, she will leave. When she leaves, humans are habitual. That will become a bad habit. If you're not an alpha male, you're gonna chase. And if you chase, you're gonna be disappointed and depressed, and you're gonna be watching one of these fucking channels trying to get your manhood back. What does it mean? Stay blessed, no stress. I got another video coming to you real soon. I'm trying to get to at least 1,000 subs, so we can get to 50,000 subs, so we can get to 100,000 subs, so we can get to 250,000, so we can get to 500,000 and 1,000,000 subs. Trying to get the likes up, but you know what? I need your help. I need your help. I need your help. Share this video to somebody that gotta hear this. If you know somebody that's living a simple life, we can change your life. Come to the the Yellowstone. Come to Alpha Yellowstone, fam. Come to the Alpha Yellow's kingdom, fam. Where we don't allow any simping to go on. Any simping to go on. You have to be in control or you will be controlled. At that point, you will be a bitch and you will be a simp, which is anti what we are. No cap, no bop. Next video coming to you soon. Subscribe, make sure you drop a comment below. Tell me how you feel about the video. Please get a minute to end this video and add value to. Let me know how you feel about this video. Hit the like button and you know, you're going all the way up. Don't let her program it. You do the programming, fam. You do the programming, fam. We run the program, fam. Big vibes. Yeah. Check my outro, man. Check my outro till I get a fucking cameraman, you feel me? Check my outro till I get a motherfucking cameraman, you feel me? Yeah.